Yo! Maundy Thursday. Diyos ko po. Sabi ko, hindi tayo magda-live, diba? Pero, can't resist doing podcasting. It's a Maundy Thursday. Actually, ito yung pinakamagulong araw sa lahat eh. Monday na Thursday pa. Maundy Thursday. Actually, what's Maundy Thursday? It's Huwebes Santo. Para sa mga taong relihiyoso katulad ko. Actually, I'm religious. For most people don't know, I'm a religious person. Actually, mamaya magbibisita iglesia kami. So, I'm actually excited for that. It's a yearly thing for my family. Yun, a big shoutout pala. Yo! Kita nyo yan? It's a really good signage. My God. Look at that. Thank you very much. Manila Neon Nights. Signages. Please do follow them on Facebook for your lights and neon signages needs. Follow them on facebook.com/mnl.neonsignages. So for your signage needs. Ang ganda niya. Solid. I wasn't expecting that it would be that big. Sabi niya maliit lang eh, pero okay na rin yun. At least, the larger the better, the bigger the better. Sabi nga sa pagtatattoo, the bigger the better, the smaller the cuter. But, yo, diba, solid. Sakto pa siya, nasa utak ko. Yo, diba? So, yan. For today, we're gonna talk about, kasi sabi ko nga dun sa diba, we're gonna go ahead and talk about 50 most, or things that, or places, rather, sorry, di yata napalitan yung ano ko. Di yata napalitan yung details natin dito. Sorry, for people who are tuning in right now, it's a Maundy Thursday live. It's a vacation season. I'll counter-steer the topic a little bit. I'm sorry. Medyo magiging asswipe tayo dito. Let's talk about worst places to be in 2023. Diba? Parang ang saya. Lahat kayo naka-bakasyon. Tapos, I mean, everyone's excited about vacation. And then, pag-uusapan natin yung 50 worst places to be in the Philippines. Not just the Philippines, around the world. So, medyo kups lang yung approach ko dun. Pero, wala lang. Para magkaroon lang tayo ng topic. So, violence and other criminal activities makes the city dangerous, no? For residents and tourists. Although, yung mga numerous people, I mean, karamihan ng mga tao, find crime shows thrilling on large screens. You guys agree? Parang lahat naman ng tao, parang mahilig sa crime scene, mahilig sa action. But, it's not a good look. I was researching about this. I'm not actually researching, but nanonood ako ng mga, what you call this? Yung mga movies, mga, ano tawag dyan? Documentary about crime, about how cartels, do their thing on their countries, especially Mexico, Venezuela, yung mga yan. But let's tackle that. Pero, yun nga, it's not something to joke about real life eh. Pero, yun nga, kasi, ba't ko sinasabi to? Maraming mga bagay na tayo ay kinatutuwa. Pero, sabi ko, ito yung mga worst things or worst places to be in 2023. I've posted a couple of discussion points on Yo Podcast PH Facebook page, and some of them answered, conspiracy theories, mga ganyan, cult culture. Pwede natin itakal yan. Pero for now, sabi ko nga, bakasyon, pag-usapan natin yung mga lugar na hindi maganda puntahan for 2023. I prepared 50 on the list. Dami, no? 50. So, let's start with number 50. New Orleans, United States of America. They have 30 killings per 100k people. Imagine that. Ang dami. And knowing it's in the United States of America, pero ang dami ng killings na yun. For a year, meron silang 50. Tama ba? Sinabi ko? They have 30 killings per 100k people in a year. And it's per homicides per 100,000. 100,000 people. Person. They have 37, to be exact. They have a population of 376,971. On a percentage basis, that's high. Diba? I'm bad with math. Sorry. I won't do the percentage anymore. Pero do the math. 37 out of 376,971. Actually, New Orleans is one of the most dangerous cities in America. Based dun sa pinagkukuhanan ko ng mga detalye. Now, again, don't quote me on this, ha? Pero this is something that is I kind of research about it. Kind of. Hindi ako sure. Okay, Mary Grace K. Hi, good afternoon po. Shout out daw. Shout out Lodi. Mary Grace K. Magandang tanghali sa'yo. Thanks for tuning in. Again, for today's discussion or live podcast recording. Actually, naka-ano na tayo sa Buzzsprout, guys. I'm posting all the recorded version. The audio version will be available through Buzzsprout. Will be available through Spotify and YouTube Music really, really soon. Pero, yun, ginagawa ko pa rin to. Naka-live recording tayo for people who are a fan of watching, diba? Pero ang podcast naman talaga, FYI, ang podcasting, it doesn't require video. And ang hirap kasi nun, may mga taong mahilig makinig ng podcast. Tulad ko, I listen to Joe Rogan, the Joe Rogan Show. Ang hirap na nag-drive ako tapos papanoorin ko. Hindi, I just listen to the audio. I'm more an audio person. And some people, and most of the people who knows me, knows that. So yun, number 50 on the list, New Orleans, United States of America. It's one of the most dangerous cities in America. The big easy killings were the city's leading cause of death until 2018. Ang dami nun, ang laki nun. Yung at the moment, ito as we speak, the murder rate is about 37 per 100,000 people. Dami nun. Imagine, a city that is that small. Hindi naman ganun malaki yung New Orleans, ano. Pero imagine United States of America. They have a really, really good security system. They have good yung mga pagpupulis, diba? They have one of the best. Actually, they're the best in terms of that. Pero they have a lot of killings. May mga narinig din ako yung mga Asians being killed in the United States. And for may mga kamag-anak dyan sa US, please let your yung mga kamag-anak nyo, please let them know to be careful. Especially in New Orleans, yeah, number 50 on the list. Okay. What else? Number 49. This is given. Mexico. Chihuahua, Mexico. Chihuahua, Mexico is ranked number 49. They have 38 killings per 100k people. Higher point, 1 point. Their population is 878,062. Madami pa rin yun. And again, Chihuahua has been ranked one of the, as one of the most violent cities in the world. Given kasi they have a large scale of cartels in Mexico. And I don't think that this is something na kumbaga given na to, diba? Given na to. Okay. Actually, puro gang violence to eh. Ito yung napanood ko last time. Puro gang violence. It's actually quite high in Mexico, in Chihuahua to be exact. Again, the rate stands at 30 murders per 100,000 residents. Um, just an FYI on their kung nasaan to, yung proximity nila. Yung urban area nila is located about 150 miles from the Mexican-American border. Um, Again, and it is actually Mexico's fourth most dangerous city amongst all cities in Mexico. So, fourth pa lang siya sa loob ng Mexico. And that's 49th out of 50 most dangerous cities or worst places to be. Eto, next, number 48. Teresina, Brazil. Brazil. They have 38 killings per 100k people. They have 38 homicides per 100,000. And the population is 868,075. Medyo mataas. Hindi naman siya mapupunta sa number 48 na list. Diba? Kung konti lang siya. Pero, it's a bit high for a place, right? So, medyo solid yung patayan dyan. Ay, si ano to? Ay, Day! Shoutout! Orden de Caballeros de Rizal. Si Commander Chino Aguilar of Where I Am Chapter. Kasama ako niyan. Commander Chino Aguilar of Crisostomo Ibarra Chapter. Magandang tanghali po, Sir Commander, sir. Welcome to the show and thanks for tuning in. Si Mary Grace pala yun. Si Mary Grace pala si ano. Sorry. Hindi ko alam. Hindi ko pala yung shout out. My favorite friend actually. Sir Chino Aguilar. He's one of my lagi kong kasama yan. Tapos ang sarap kasama yan. Visit there kung gusto nyo tumambay doon. Villa 21 in Tagaytay. And I'll be shouting out more of our Knights of Rizal brothers businesses in Tagaytay. I can link you through them if you want to. I'll be posting and giving more details about their businesses. But for now, we're gonna talk about the 50 worst places to be in 2023. And napaka-ironic, bakasyon, pinag-uusapan natin to. Pero I don't think that you guys will be going to other countries, but I'm pretty sure that you will encounter this on your next vacations. Pero it's okay. Pero yeah, number 48 on the list, again, it's Brazil. Teresina is located in Brazil's northeast region, and it's known for its scenic national parks. Again, this is national parks. Hindi ito yung merong Rio. This is not Rio, for everyone's knowledge. Teresina is completely different from Brazil's Rio. Actually, ito yung isa sa pinaka-poorest urban areas in the country. And at the moment, the homicide rate stands at 38 murders per 100,000 residents. Medyo mataas yun. Ang dami pa rin nun. Okay? Next on the list, ito medyo given to eh. South Africa. When you say South Africa, that's Guyana. Yung mga area na yan. That's somewhere, yung area na yan, bandang baba ng India. South Africa na siya. So, Durban. Durban is number 47 on the list with 39 killings per 100,000 people. Dami. Napaka-hardcore, ano? I'm actually waiting for Manila. Saan ko ba nalista ang Manila? Pero let's see. They have homicides of 100,000 per 39 per 100,000. And their population is quite big. That's 3.721 million. Durban is, ang area niya ay nasa eastern part ng coastal South African city. If you're gonna go ahead and Google Durban, they have beaches there. They have good places to be. Actually, isa sa mga pinaka-dangerous cities in South Africa to. So, I don't recommend going here. The homicide rate was 39 murders per 100,000 residents as of 2018. It's 2018. Okay? Pero that's still a place that you don't want to go ahead and be. It's this 2023. All right, Detroit, number 46 on the list. Detroit, United States of America. They have 39 killings per 100,000 people. Their population is 632,464. Actually, Detroit is the largest city in Midwest of state of Michigan. Medyo, eto, this is a fun fact. Ito yung birthplace ng Motown Records. Motown Records is, I think it's a hip-hop recording studio, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Don't quote me. Number 45 on the list, Nelson Mandela Bay in South Africa. Diba? As you notice, there's a lot of South African regions that are stated here. There's this 39 killings per 100k people. For everyone's reference, I got this through Briefly. So I asked for the top 50 worst places and top 50 not to be there on this 2023. Um, so your homicides is 39 per 100,000. Your population is 1.296 million. Imagine, wala silang TV yata doon. Imagine mo, million ang population per city. Ang dami na na. So, Nelson Mandela Bay municipality is one of 8 metros municipalities in South Africa. So, it's actually located on the shores of Algoa Bay in the Eastern Cape Province. So, Cape Town provinces. Again, it's 39 per 100,000 people. Taas to. And again, on the list, Brazil. This is Brazil. Diba yung sabi nila? Ano pa eh? Cholo. No, Cholo is Mexicano, no? Pero Cholo to mga Portuguese race. So, I'm sorry if I pronounce this wrong. It's Joao Pessoa in Brazil. They have 41 killings per 100k people. It's a lot. Their population is 817,511. Ito, nasa coastal city siya near Paraíba River in eastern Brazil. I haven't been there. Nabasa ko lang siya. And I've done a couple of research again regarding this question. So, it's actually known for Baroque and Art Nouveau architecture. Oo, alam ko na to. Okay, gets ko na to. Ito yung magandang mga arkitektura sa Brazil. But they have a high rate of homicide at 41 per 100k people. So, that's number 42 and 44 in the list. So, this is again a given country. Mexico. In Reynosa, Mexico, they have 41 killings per 100k people. Dami. This is quite ironic kasi if you're gonna go and take a look at Mexico, they are a religious country, diba? Meron pa sila mga Magdalena na, alam mo yun, yung meron pa sila mga rebulto ng mga Magdalena and everything. Don't quote me on this. Again, I am a really religious person. But medyo ironic lang kasi yung mga lugar na nagpapatayan pero religious sila. And if you watch ano pangalan nito? Si Heisenberg, si Breaking Bad. 'Di ba merong cartel diyan na Mexican and the two yung twins, they are killing sila yung mga hitman and they still prayed before they knock down one person. So medyo ironic. Parang hindi ako fan ng napaka-religyoso nyo tapos papatay kayo ng tao, diba? Those shall not kill nga eh. Pero again, just for the sake of this topic, we're just talking about, don't quote me on this. Again, I'm not mad at these people. I'm just wondering why they're still doing it. Pero Mexico, number 43 on the list is Reynosa. They have 41 killings per 100,000 people. Their population is 704,767. Reynosa is a border city in the northern part of the state of Tamaulipas, Mexico. Actually, ito, fun fact to. Yung Mexican anti-cartel was successful in dismantling the Gulf and Zetas cartels. So, yung dalawang cartel na to, which are found in Reynosa, natanggal nila to. Maybe, if you were able to watch Chapo in Netflix. Actually, if you're a researcher of cartels, di ba uso dyan yung the cartel is working with the government or the government is working with the cartels and, vice versa. Pero, nangyayari dyan is the cartels worked with again, don't quote me on this again. I just watched this and this is based on the movies. Fanatismo to. Pero, if you're gonna take a look at it, yung cartels, tumutulong sila to take down one cartel, the rival cartels, in order for them to be successful with their businesses. Now, siguro, I was looking at this. It's a fun fact again. The Mexican anti-cartel was successful in dismantling the Gulf and Zeta cartel, which is found in Reynosa. Now, Reynosa is still Mexico. Now, I'm still thinking, this is conspiracy theory. Do you think that other cartels help out the government in order to dismantle this specific group? Pero maybe on the next episodes or in the future, subukan natin siyang pag-usapan na kung I'll research more on the cartel things and pag-usapan natin dito sa Yo Podcast PH. Okay, number 42 on the list, San Juan, United States of America. In San Juan, 42 killings per 100k people. If you Google this, the place is actually great. It looks really, really cool. Para siyang Miami yung dating. They have 42 homicides per 100,000. Their population is 342,259. San Juan joined the list of the most dangerous cities globally after Hurricane Maria in 2017. Kumbaga, hindi naman siya, according dun sa mga binasa ko sa mga pinanood ko ng mga documentaries and documents. Thank you. Shout out nga pala kay Sir Sumakel Masalia na nakuha ko yung approach wherein if you're gonna go and do a research, you have to take a look at it contextually. Now, if you haven't watched that episode, if you want to be a historian or if you want to get the fundamentals of history or how do you go ahead and tackle history, watch the previous episode. It was aired last Monday, April no Monday. Naganap ako ng date. April 3, a live recording with Sir Sumakel. He shared how things are being approached in terms of historical approaches. Now, again, tinuruan nga tayo on how we take a look at tinitignan natin kung paano natin tignan ng isang data. So, again, once I done the research on this, the homicide rate spikes if there are unemployments. Hunger is the number one reason why people commits crime. And shout out nga pala kay Sir Chino. Sir Chino knows this. He's a retired police officer. He's a general for PNP. Now, maybe I can have him here in Yo Podcast PH to ask about crime. How do we take a look at crimes? What is the study against crime? For crimes. Kasi ano yan eh. Again, this is based on my own research and of course, eto naman given naman yan eh. No-brainer na to. Kaya naman gumagawa ng kasalanan ng isang tao. Because of hunger, drought, I don't know, walang pera. So they are, committed to do crimes. Now, napaka-ironic na pag-uusapan natin ang krimen, pag-uusapan natin ang kasalanan during Maundy Thursday. And it's a Holy Week. And magnilay-nilay tayo, diba? Ja Sarina, Sir Ja of Legitimo PH. What's up, sir? Sir Ja. Yan. Of UPA. Legitimo PH. Magandang tanghali po, sir. Thanks for tuning in. We are doing a live podcast recording of our discussion regarding the worst places to be in 2023. Okay. So, yan. Nawala tuloy ako. Number 42, San Juan. Okay. So, nagkaroon lang naman sila ng impacts after the Hurricane Maria in 2017. And the homicide rate spiked after the storm. Given. Okay. In addition to this increased crime and killings rate, the city has also been struggling with economic crisis. So, if there's an economic crisis, automatically, people will commit crime. I would say that's actually true. Dito sa Pilipinas, di ba? Pag do you guys remember Yolanda? When we had the Yolanda storm 2013, right after Yolanda, there were a lot of crime in South sa Tacloban, mainly because nagugutom ang tao. Now, there was a story shared to me. There has been looting, there has been murders, there has been homicides happening in the city kasi ang tao wala na makain. And nagluluot na sila. Looting is actually stealing and burgling. Nagnanakaw na sila sa mga shops. So that's a criminal offense, of course. So going back on what I mentioned earlier, kakakomit lang naman ng tao ng kasalanan pag nagugutom na sila. And hunger is actually one of the reason why people does this crime. So, eto nga, parehong-pareho yan. The Yolanda effects for San Juan, United States of America. They have 42 killings per 100k people. Right after the Hurricane Maria in 2017, automatically, yan na, gutom na, magpapatayan na ang tao. Okay, number 41 on the list, we have Distrito Central in Honduras. They have 43 killings per 100k people. And their population is 2.2 million. Distrito Central, Honduras. Actually, Honduras is... Sorry, hindi ko alam kung nasan to specifically. But this is in the Central America. Alright. So, their governments or the old municipalities of... Or it was formed by the old municipalities of Tegucigalpa and Comayagla. And it covers an area of 1,500 kilometers. Square kilometers. It's the most violent rate of the three Northern Triangle countries of Central America. Its homicide rate is 43k per 100k people. Medyo mataas to. And many other crimes in the area have made flee to the USA. So, kumbaga, yung mga violent tao dito nagpupunta na ng US after. They flee to the US. Mainly because ayaw nila makulong, diba? Abduction and everything. Pero yeah. Number 40 on the list is Guatemala. Guatemala City in Guatemala. Guatemala is in South America. They have 44 homicides per 100k. And their population is almost a million. It's 995,000. Guatemala City is the capital of Guatemala. You don't say. And it's in Central America. Central America pala. Sorry, hindi pala South America. It's Central America. It is known for its colonial paintings and religious carvings. The homicide rate is 44 per 100k. Okay. And karamihan, FYI, karamihan ng mga crimes dito sa area na to have been recorded in the urban area. When you say urban, it's not in the city. Or nasa outskirts siya. Okay, number 39 on the list is Valencia, Venezuela. They have 44 killings per 100k people. Population is 800,000. Valencia is the capital city of Carabobo state in the third largest city in Venezuela. It was one of the safest cities globally until the political economic situation in Venezuela worsened. Ito yung kahapon na pinapanood ko. Venezuela killings. Why? Kasi yung government nila, and this is actually a fun fact. Alam mo ba, ang gobyerno ng Venezuela, they actually had a law stating that you can only take a bath for 3 minutes. Fucking 3 minutes, man. You have to take a bath within 3 minutes. The president told the while he's doing the speech that 1 hour or 1 minute for you to wet yourself, 1 minute for you to soap yourself, and 1 minute to rinse yourself. That's it. Kasi they have crisis in terms of water in Venezuela. And the government took a look at that as an advantage for them to minimize the hours of or the minutes of taking a bath. Bawal ako dyan, matagal ako maligo. So, it's something, come on, it's a government, diba? Government issue. I'm not sure if it's a dictatorship issue. No, non-political tayo dito pero I think it's dictatorship that caused it. Hindi ko alam kung dictator ba sa Venezuela or dictatorship pa dyan eh. If people know, please do comment on it. Or send me a message through Yo Podcast PH by simply following us at facebook.com/Yo Podcast PH, or you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel at youtube.com/Yo Podcast. And just to plug it in, guys, please do follow 1571 Turf Coffee through Facebook or visit them at Flores Building, Magallanes Street in Intramuros, Manila. And if you guys are hungry, please do visit Hungry Daddy at 521 Keiko Street, Sampaloc, Manila, near National University. And for your guitar needs, the doctor is here. For your guitar needs, follow facebook.com/fretmojo. And if you want that kind of signage, It's located on my back. For the audio only na mga followers natin or subscribers, please do follow facebook.com/mnl.neonsignages. So, sila yung gumawa nung yo natin na signage sa likod. So, yun pala. Shoutout dun sa nag-ano sa atin nung Darth Maul na figure. Si Sir Jason from Taguig, he has a small shop on Carousel and on Facebook Market. Medyo solid yung mga artifacts niya. Artifact na kasi yan eh. Anything that's 20 years or 10 years and above, those are artifacts. So, oy, Sir Darwin Lim. Dar, kapatid, magandang tanghali sa'yo. And si Sir Floyd. Sir Floyd, shoutout po mga DK lalo sa Labdos or Loya Andres Bonifacio bilang dalawa. Yan. Maganda tanghali po sa lahat ng nakikinig. And our topic for today is worst places to be in 2023. Actually, medyo outdated na yung list natin. And they stated that there are a couple of noong 2018 pa daw yung iba dito. Pero for me, still, if it's tagged as a worst place, then it's a worst place, right? Andiyan na yan eh. Unless they change governments. So again, Valencia, number 39 on the list. Today, the homicide rate is about 44 out of 100k people na for Valencia, Venezuela. Okay. And the number 38 in the list is Recife in Brazil. They have 44 killings per 100k people. Large. You can Google Recife. Maganda ang lugar na to. Para siyang city or para siyang Miami. They have Long Beach and may mga condominiums and hotels dun sa beach nila. Pero again, masyado mataas ang it's one of the 50 worst places to be. Or worst places, not worst places, dangerous cities naman. Hindi naman worst places. Dangerous cities lang. Okay? Hindi pala siya worst places. Sorry, hindi tayo worst place. Dangerous cities lang. Saan ko daw nakuha yung Darth Vader? Which one? This one? This Darth Vader or yung mga Darth Vader sa taas? The Darth Vader ay nakuha ko siya or I was able to purchase it from Kathleen's cousin. My wife's cousin, that's Rain Romano. Shout out. He's in France right now. Shout out sa'yo, brother. And thank you very much for always supporting me. And sila rin yung hindi siya bargain eh. Sila yung auction sa akin ng mga other toys. Especially the Star Wars collection. But the others, yan, mga iba dyan, this came from my dad, si Kylo Ren. And kay Kath galing yung TIE Fighter pilot helmet. And of course, the TIE Fighter, we purchased it. Kath and I purchased it. Plus, I have a couple of things pa sa ilalim. Andito yung Snow Walker, tsaka yung, wala pang ilaw eh. Pero hopefully in the next few runs, I'll be able to purchase more lights from, again, Neon Lights PH. And si Django Fett nasa baba. But enough of that, enough of the toys. Let's have a different discussion. I'm a big Star Wars fan. For people who knows me, I am a really, really big Star Wars fan. So, ayan. Pag ginugol nyo si Recife, Brazil, maganda siya. And it's located in northeastern state of Pernambuco in Brazil. It is known for its many rivers, bridges, islets, and peninsulas. Maganda siya. It is also known for its dynamic culture and entertainment scene. Yun lang. Medyo marami yung homicide rate nila. It's 44 out of 100k people. Sorry, let me correct this and let me quote this. This is not the worst places. This is the most dangerous places to be in 2023. Let me quote this. I'm sorry. Dangerous cities. Dangerous places to go to. Anyway, andyan na yan eh. Okay, so that's 44 per 100k people. That's number 38 on the list. Next will be, again, it's Brazil again. It's Manaus, Brazil. They have 44 killings per 100k people. And their population is 2 million. Manaus is located on the banks of river in northwestern Brazil naman siya. So, number 36 is Salvador, Brazil. They have 44 killings per 100k people still. Ito yung magandang place sa Brazil eh. Yung city or yung urban area nila na dikit-dikit tapos iba-iba yung kulay ng mga pader. Ganda na ito. You can Google that if you want to. Hey. Sorry, may mga nag-message na sa atin. They have a population of 4.2 million. And it's located in the state of Bahia, northeastern part of Bahia. Number 35 on the list is Tepec, Mexico. They have 45 killings per 100k people. Their population is 581,000. And Tepec is the capital of Nayarit state in western Mexico. Alam mo, ito yung isa sa mga pinakamataas na gun-related killings in Mexico. Siguro, again, going back, these were the gang rivals because of drug cartels. It's actually a regional rise in clash between rival drug gangs and the homicide. Yung homicide nila tumataas na doon. Drug cartels. Solid yung mga drug cartel stories, ano? Pero sobrang solid yung mga nangyayari. As in talagang kanto-kanto patayan dyan. Number 34 in the list is Campos dos Goiates in Brazil. They have 46 killings per 100k people. Nun. Grabe. And number 33 in the list is, again, Mexico. Ensenada in Mexico. 47 killings per day. Medyo maliit yung land area nila. It's 19,526.8 square kilometers. Nag-i-increase lang naman siya. Hindi naman siya yung stagnant na katulad ng ibang cartel-related areas eh. Pero dati pa, before, yung area na to ng Ensenada, they avoided the cartel violence eh. Cartel-related violence. Pero syempre, cartels yung mga yan, it's drugs. So, nakakapasok yan kung san-san. So, people, don't do drugs ah. Sama yan. Okay, number 32 is San Pedro Sula in Honduras. They have 47 killings per 100k people. And the population is 719 and 64. Please do quote me on this or don't quote me on this. These places are the most dangerous cities lang naman. They're not... They're dangerous in terms of you going there. Of course, drug-related cartels, patayan dito, patayan doon. So it's not safe. Okay, so San Pedro Sula is a city in Sula Valley of northern Honduras. Nasa north part siya. Okay, so the city was ranked as the murder capital of the world. Wow. So that's the killing rate was a staggering 187 murders per 100,000 residents way back 2013 pa. So medyo bumaba na siya. Thank God for good governments. Bumaba na siya to 47 per 100k people. Number 31 on the list is Celaya, Mexico. They have 47 killings per 100k. Okay. So they have a population of 699 or almost 700,000. So Celaya is located in the southeast area of quadrant of Mexico naman. So it's actually one of the emerging area of hot zone for violent crimes. Ito na. Dito na pumapasok the top 30. Pero before we proceed with the top 30, please do follow us on Facebook ha. Facebook.com/UOPodcastPH. And as discussed, we will be doing a raffle for our 1.2k subscribers. We have 3 pods or vape pods that is actually sponsored by Black Empire Vape Shop. I'll be posting the criteria through our Facebook page later or after the Holy Week. And definitely, I will let you guys know who will be the winner. So, again, this may be watch now and win later, or like, tag, and share na pakulo natin. So, going back on topic, the dangerous places in to go in 2023, or the unsafe places. Number 30 on the list is Cali, Colombia. This is given. Cali Cartel. Kung napanood niyo yung um, the Cartel series in Netflix, andyan yan eh. The Cali Cartel. So they have 47 killings per 100K. Cali is the Colombian city in Valle del Cacua department, southwest of Bogota. Bogota is the capital. It's one of the most dangerous cities globally due to the recent increase in Guanajuato state's violent criminal gang activity. So ito yung mga cartels or drug cartels that became terrorists na rin at the same time, which is shit ano. They have 47 per 100K people. So number 29 on the list is Macapa, Brazil. They have 47 killings per 100K people. And the population is 519. So it's located in Brazil's north region. So ganun din. Drug gang activities pa rin. So conflicts between police and locals, yun ang kakos sa kanila. Number 28 is Maturin, Venezuela. Maturin has 47 killings per 100K people. Their population is 571 and 276. So it is actually the capital of Venezuelan state of Monagas, a known central instrumental exploration department of country's petroleum industry. FYI, and this is a fun fact, Venezuela has a large deposit of oil. So you can actually purchase sa Venezuela, sabi nila, you can actually purchase 1 liter of oil or a liter of gas or of gasoline or diesel and or a petroleum cost $1 in Venezuela per liter, or 50 cents per liter. Then you can go ahead and purchase a McDonald's meal or a Burger King meal for $15 hanggang $20. So ganun kamura ang gasolina sa kanila and ganun kamahal ang cost of living, which is napaka-ironic kasi if you are a country who's rich in oil but the government is failing to have that be used, magkakagulo talaga. So yun. Homicide rate is 47 per 100K. Number 27 on the list, Palmyra, Colombia. They have 47 killings per 100K people. And their population is 300,000. Okay. So number 26 on the list, it's Mexico, Coatzacoalcos, Mexico. They have 48 killings per 100K people. Organized criminal gangs have increased their activities, including kidnapping and drug dealing. So, Jesus, diba? Kidnapping and drugging. Ikaw ba pupunta ka dito? No, I won't. Sorry. I'm not dissing their regions. I'm not dissing their countries. Pero I have no hate for these countries. Again, this is just factuous or na mga usapan about dangerous places to go. Number 25 on the list, Aracaju in Brazil. They have 49 killings per 100K people, and their population is 664,000. This is actually the most popular coastal getaway in Brazil. So if you Google this is a good place. Para siyang dagat-dagatan. Para siyang, alam mo yun, Boracay. It's actually the smallest state in the country. And one of its highest murder rates was experienced in 2016 at 63 murders per 100,000 residents. So bumaba na siya to 49 ngayon. San Salvador, number 24 in the list is San Salvador, El Salvador, with 50 killings per 100K people. And their population is 200,000. So homicide rate is 50 per 100K. Number 23 is Baltimore in the United States of America. They have 51 killings per 100K people. And their population is 576,000. Actually, Baltimore is one of the major city in Maryland in the US. It has a very, very long history. Maryland is one of the first states in the United States. Okay. It's actually the second most dangerous city in the United States. Why? Baltimore No racism talks, but I think it's more on the culture where they are. Puro gang related. So number 22 on the list is Vitória da Conquista in Brazil. They have 51 killings per 100k people. And the population is 341,000. Uh, it's actually the third largest city in the state of Bahia. Okay. Number 21 is Maceió in Brazil. 51 killings per year or per 100,000 per year. And a population of 1 million. And it's actually between the coastal towns of Recife and Aracaju in Brazil. And actually is yung tatlo na yan, Recife, Maheo, and Aracaju is the listed in the world dangerous cities. So, medyo madami ang crime rate dyan. Before we proceed with the top 20, let me just plug in again. Yo Podcast PH through Facebook, facebook.com/Yo Podcast PH. And subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Yo Podcast PH. And thank you very much again. Signage was made for us by Manila Neon and Signages. So facebook.com/mnl.neon signages on Facebook. So you can go ahead and visit Hungry Daddy at 521 Keiko Street, Sampaloc, Manila. It's near National University. And follow 1571 Turf Coffee by Sir Rob. Through Facebook. You can go and check out their Facebook. Para siyang cartel style. Nandun lang siya sa Flores Building in Magallanes, sa Intramuros, Manila. Nandun lang siya basta solid yan. Solid yung kape niyan. Nakatikim na tayo yan. So yun. Again, we're talking about the dangerous cities or places to go in 2023. This is from Briefly. I research about it through network lang naman, through internet lang naman. Pero syempre, they listed the cities with fact of how many killings per 100k people. Okay, let's proceed. Number 20 on the list, Ciudad Obregón in Mexico. 52 killings per 100k people. Dami. So Ciudad first appeared on the list of most dangerous cities in 2014. Actually, yung murder rate nila is 37.7 criminals per 100,000 residents. Recently, or the latter part of it, the city faced a local rival drug gang violence. So, dun na tumaas. Going, again, para tumaas ang crime rate ng isang lugar, lagyan mo ng drug problem. Taas yan. Diba? So, I'm not a fan of the extrajudicial killings, pero it actually helped Philippines to go over a low crime rates by, the Operation Tukhang. I'm not a pro Duterte, I'm not a pro, I'm just in between of those rival political stuff. Pero for our country to go ahead and be better, tanggalin mo talaga ang masasamang gawain. Tanggalin mo talaga ang drugs. Automatically gaganda ang country mo. Diba? Look at Singapore. Singapore, pucha, pag mahuli ka sa Singapore na may dala kang drugs, papapatay ka. Imagine that. Yun yung sinasabing dapat meron kayong disiplina. And discipline will go ahead and fix everything. Even for kids diba? Pag may disiplina yung mga anak mo, automatic yan, gaganda yung takbo ng pamilya nyo, diba? Or kahit saan naman sa eskwelahan, pag may disiplina yung mga estudyante, maganda yung eskwelahan nyo pagkatapos, diba? Or in the long run, maganda yung eskwelahan nyo. So yun, we're talking about 50 most dangerous cities or dangerous places to be in 2023. So number 19, Kingston in Jamaica. Jamaica, yaman. 54 killings per 100k people. Jamaica, or Kingston is the capital of island of Jamaica. Jamaicans, yan, yung mga Rasta movement, Rastafari movement. They have a population of 1.2 million. Organized crime is actually high in the city. And the murder rate has been increasing steadily over the years. So lagi, pataas siya ng pataas. The Rastafari movement is part of it before pinapapatay yung mga nasa Rastafari movement. We'll tackle that in the next few episodes. Pero yung Rastafari movement kasi, it is actually para siyang ano tawag dito? Um, para siyang New People's Army. Parang ganun. Para silang mga rebels. They're doing rebellious things. But hindi sila magulo, hindi sila namamaril, hindi sila pumapatay ng mga tao, but they're dealing with it through music and through religious activities through Rastafari. So, we'll tackle on that. It's a theoretical thing or nangyayari sa Jamaica yan. And I'm a big fan of Rastafari things. Mainly because mahilig ako sa reggae music before, and I started researching about Bob Marley and how the Rastafari movement works and all. So, it's actually a movement for Jamaicans. So, yun. Kingston. We're talking about Kingston, which is number 19 on the list for the top 20 list na to. And it's actually in the island of Jamaica. Again, organized crimes pretty high in the city. And when you say organized crime, andyan yung mga, alam mo yun, kidnapping, robbery, and so on, diba? So, crime rate is 54 homicides per 100,000. Number 18 on the list is Uruapan in Mexico. They have 55 killings per 100k people. And the population is 300,000. Dami. 17 on the list. This is Barquisimeto in Venezuela. They have 57 killings per 100k people. Their population is 881,927. Medyo mataas to. So they're number 17 on the list. Ito na. Mexico ulit. Why? Drug-infested areas. Culiacan, for everyone's knowledge, Culiacan is part of the Mexican cartel's infested area. Okay. So, Culiacan is a city in northwestern Mexico. It is the capital and largest city of both Culiacan municipality and the Sinaloan cartels and Culiacan cartels. Alam ko nag-merge to, pero dating rival to. So, Culiacan was, sabi ko nga, it's always been known for a long history of drug cartel activities. They have si Felix Gallardo and si Chapo, diba? Andyan yan. Sila yung Culiacan na Sinaloans. They have a homicide rate until now of 61 per 100,000 people. So, number 15 on the list is St. Louis, Missouri in the United States of America. They have 61 killings per 100k. So, population is 293. So, it's a major city in Missouri along the Mississippi River. So, murder capital of the world to. Rate killings of city of decline. Bumaba naman siya noong 2017 to up to date. So, number 14 on the list is Feira de Santana in Brazil. They have 63 killings per 100k people. And the population is 600,000. Again, as usual, drug trafficking ang cost nito. Number 13 is Cancun in Mexico, 64 killings per 100k people. Their population is 800,000 and 797. So, ito yung nasa Caribbean Sea to yung Cancun. And puro nightlife dito. Numerous resorts, nightlife, para siyang Boracay. Ganun, pumapasok, may mga drugs pa rin. And they experience a mind-blowing killing rates over the years. Drug and non-drug related criminal gang violence is actually high on this area, which resulted of 64 out of 100k persons. Number 12 on the list is Belém, Brazil. They have 65 killings per 100k people. And their population is 2.2 million. So, they haven't stated why mataas ang crime rate dito, but definitely it's because of drugs again. Yan. A comment from hey, Crown of Thorns PH will be here on April 14. That's gonna be April 14. No, bro. April 14 of It's gonna be Friday with Crown of Thorns. Panayam natin sila. Nag-comment si Sir Brian Ramos, huwag na kasi kayo mag-shabs. Huwag na kasi kayo mag-drugs. Masama kasi yun. Drugs is actually bad for your health. And bad for your mind. Diba? Yeah, si Sir Bri. They will be with us on the 14th. Tapos yung sa April 13th natin, which is a Thursday, we moved it on April 12th. We rescheduled it on an earlier date. That's gonna be with Skank the Sewer on April 13th. Or April 12th, rather. And April 14th with Sir Brian Ramos together with Crown of Thorns. Yoo-hoo! Alright. So, yan. Number 11 on the list is Cape Town in South Africa. Cape Town has a 66 killings per 100K. And their population is napakalaki. 4.6 million. It's actually a port in South Africa, southwest coast. And actually in 2018, tumaas yung crime rate nila from 65.5 or the murder rate nila from 65.5 to 66 murders per 100,000 residents. Dire-diretso siya tumataas in the past 3 years. 3 or 4 years. Okay, number 10 is Ciudad Bolivar. Per 100K people. You know, etong area na to, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina pa eh. Venezuela, I've been watching documentaries about Venezuela. And actually, Ciudad Bolivar is actually formerly known as Angostura and St. Thomas de Guyana. So, Guyana is actually on the lower part of it. And sobrang sila yung nag-lead number 1 na pinaka-delikado or dangerous cities in the world or dangerous place in the world. They have really, really high crime rates. Meron ako napanood dyan, naglalakad lang siya sa Venezuela. Okay, 1 second. Naglalakad lang siya sa Venezuela. May hawak siyang camera. And, you know, there was one guy na sinabihan siya na, alam mo yun, tago mo yung cellphone mo. Huwag ka maglalakad dito. Baka bigla kang kidnapin. He's a gringo. A gringo is actually a white person. Regardless of your race, if you're white, you're gringo for these people. Actually, safe nga daw ang Manileño. Safe lang daw ang Pilipino dyan kasi we look like Latin. Mukha tayong Latin because of our color or our complexity. Now, if you're a gringo, automatically abducted ka. 'Di ba? Magiging magiging victim ka ng kidnap for ransom. Yes. Oh, siguro napanood mo na to. This is a gringo who walks around cities. Venezuela, he walks around Brazil, he walks around Mexico. Hinarang siya sa Venezuela, sinabihan siya, huwag ka maglakad-lakad dito, puti ka pa man din, 'di ba? Gawin mo dito yan, punta ka sa Quiapo. I-scamin ka lang ng Pilipino, pero hindi ka kikidnapin. Pero rates are climbing nowadays here in Manila. Not to threaten everyone, not to threaten anyone who's visiting Manila, but medyo madami na yung crime rates for Filipinos na kinikidnap, especially with these Chinese people. I have nothing against Chinese, but these Chinese people who are part of mafias and everything, please, get the fuck off our country. Kung gusto nyo maggago, dyan na lang kayo sa bansa nyo, wag na dito. Ang igi-igi ng Pilipinas na walang usong ganyan eh. Before we have this Abu Sayyaf, diba? But Abu Sayyaf was already dismantled by the government, which is a good job for the government on that. Ngayon wala na yan. NPA na lang yata meron. NPA, MILF, and MNLF. Diba yung meron dati yung mga andyan sa gera sa Mindanao, but you know, I'm not a fan of those killings. Nakakainis. And napaka-ironic pinag-uusapan natin. So yun, gringo siya. Gringo siya na naglalakad siya sa Bolivar in Venezuela. Tapos bigla siyang hinarang ng isa. Kala nga niya, abduct siya eh. Tapos sinabihan lang siya na tago mo yung camera mo, tago mo yan. Mainit kayo dito. Lalong white people. The gringos. Yo, gringo. This is not a safe This is not a safe place for you, gringo. Yan. Yung the Mexicans. Meron ako napapanood yan eh, yung sa Comedy Central. Um, siya daw yung translator ng Mexican. So, tinatranslate niya yung sinasabi dun sa drug deal. Tawa ako ng tawa. You can watch that on Comedy Central. Medyo, hindi kasi ako magaling mag-deliver ng mga ganun jokes eh. Pero, yeah, ese, you know, this cartel people, huh? Yeah. So, you wanna go and bang with me? No, you do, go bang bang, huh? Okay. Mga Mexicans. Feeling cartels yan eh. Yung mga MS-13, yo, mga ganun-ganun pa sila. And those, I have nothing against gang members. If you are a gang member, hello, pero huwag nyo naman ako damay sa mga katarantaduhan nyo. But those gang members are really badass. Pero yung mga MS-13, yo, ha? Mga ganun-ganun pa. And they're, ironic, marami silang tattoo katulad ko, pero hindi naman ako gang member. So yun, number 9 on the list is Fortaleza in Brazil. They have 69 killings per 100k people. And it's actually, you guess that, right? It's in it's a Brazilian region. So maganda naman ang Brazil eh, 'di ba? Pero syempre may mga lugar lang na delikado. So their population is 2.6 million. They have 69 homicides per 100,000. Dami naman. The number 8 on the list is Natal in Brazil. They have 75 killings per 100k people. And this is actually the capital city of the state of Rio Grande do Norte. So over the last years, the crime rate has declined naman from 103 to 75 per 100,000 residents. So actually FYI, fun facts. Fun fact no? Natal has been the country's murder capital for several consecutive years. Siguro drug-related. Kasi, do you guys agree with this? Or have you guys noticed this? Na pag ang isang lugar naging gimmikan o naging well-known for tourists, and there's gonna be a lot of attractions on it. Drug-related cases, dumadami. Alcohol, dumadami yung problema. You know, anything na nagiging masayang lugar, nagiging capital ng mga patayan o nangyayari yung kapatayan or mga criminal activities kasi nagkakaroon ng tourism. This tourist they don't know anything about the law of that specific area. Pangalawa, they are used to their places who does this kind of things. Pangatlo, hindi naman of course, hindi naman natin maiiwasan na may mga drug activities and then madadala nila yan sa country natin or sa isang country. Ayun. Teka lang ha. Yun, sorry. May nag-inquire lang. May nagtanong lang. Yung anak ko. Actually, pumasok siya dito sa studio. Ayun na doon niya kumain. God, these kids nowadays, no? Sa amin noon, pag ayaw mo kumain, yari ka. Hindi ka kumain. Diba? Yung mga tito days natin or yung mga kabataan days natin, mga tito nowadays, bawal yan. Bawal na bawal yan. Yung hindi ka kakain. Ayun. Sabi ni Bri, wala daw bang si A.E. Las Piñas dyan tsaka Tondo sa listahan? Actually, inaantay ko nga Manila ang Philippines And really fortunate, no, is hindi pala tayo isa sa pinaka-dangerous cities in the world. I am not impressed. Hindi, joke lang. Pero nakakagulat talaga siya. Sige, so Natal, again, that's number 8 on the list. Number 7 on the list is Ciudad Guayana in Venezuela. They have 78 killings per 100k people with a population of 877,000. Ciudad Guayana is actually a port city in Oronico, Coroni Rivers in Bolivar states. Earlier we talked about Bolivar state, which is on the upper part of Venezuela. Medyo bumaba naman siya from 80.3 to 78 over the years from 100,000 people. Actually, kanina nga 'di ba sinabi ko, ang nagiging cause ng high rate of crime is scarcity of food. Um, yung nagkakaroon ng, kahirapan sa buhay. So, siya yung nagiging cause ng mga tao na alam mo yun, magnakaw na, pumatay na, 'yan. Kaduktong na yun, eh. Minsan kasi yung mga crimes, 'di ba, hindi naman nila sinasadyang mapatay yung tao, pero naglaban yung or marunong yung kinidnap, yung hinold up nila, and then nababaril nila by accident. Pero given that you guys did that from the start na mang-hold up ka na, you're stealing, that's illegal na. That's already it's already considered a crime, 'di ba? So bullshit naman yung sinasabi ng mga hindi ko naman sinasadyang barilin siya, eh. Pero nang hold up ka. Hindi ka ba naman gago, 'di ba? So yun. Number 6 on the list is Irapuato in Mexico. They have 81 killings per 100k people. So maganda naman to, eh. This is actually they are actually famous for the scenic gardens. It's actually a tourist attraction. But of course, be careful. It's still a dangerous place to be. So they have 81 killings per 100,000. So eto fact on this area in Irapuato, criminal activities here in the city includes extortion and kidnappings. God, pupunta ka ba dyan? Ako hindi. Thank you na lang. Okay, number 5 on the list is Ciudad Juarez in Mexico. All right, this is a very familiar place if you are watching cartel-related series in nowadays. Tulad nung, yun nga, yung Chapo, yung cartels in Mexico. Andyan ang Ciudad de Juarez or Ciudad Juarez. Juarez City. So they have 86 per 100,000 and a population of 1.5. So actually tumaas na lang to, eh. Last 2018, Juarez, Mexico's crime rate or the homicide rate for this city increased from 56.2 to 86 murders per 100,000 people. Definitely, it is a drug-related concern. And, diba, kakagulo-gulo na sila. Next, on number 4 in the list is Ciudad Victoria in Mexico. They have 86 killings per 100k people. If you Google this place, it's actually good. Mukha yung photo niya, mukhang RGB lights. Ang daming ilaw. Iba't ibang kulay. Pero they have 86 killings per 100,000 and the population is 300,000. Again, itong area na to, it's part of the turf wars. When you say turf wars, ito yung mga cartel-related terms. When you say Juarez cartel, the Sinaloan cartel, yung mga cartels na yan. And they are caught in between the two gangs or the two cartels. The Gulf cartel and the Zeta cartels. So, andyan sila lagi sa gitna na yan. Really unfortunate na since nasa gitna sila ng dalawang cartel groups or they're caught in the middle of two cartel groups, dadamay sila. So, from the murder rate of 30 per 100,000, tumaas sila. They escalated to 86 murders in 100,000 person. Meaning to say, nadamay lang sila. Diba? Wala namang, maybe, yung mga tao dyan, na-recruit na rin to be part of these cartels. But if you're gonna take a look at it, it's the cartels who did it. Diba? They're caught in the middle of two cartels. The Gulf and Zeta cartels. Okay. I think we're almost done on the list. It's number 3. But before we proceed, let me just remind everyone, the April 13 events of Skunk Desur will be moved to April 12. It's gonna be Wednesday at 8 p.m. The next event will be on the April 14th with Sir Brian Ramos and the rest of Crown of Thorns. That's gonna be April 14th. That's gonna be Friday. We will be having our raffle for the 1K viewers or 1K followers of Facebook. Raffle promo or raffle draw rather. The raffle will give away 3 pods from Black Empire Vape Shop. Thank you very much, Sir Mark Pulvinar of Black Empire Vape Shop for um, supporting us for that specific raffle. Okay, so number 3, the top 3. Ito na. Pero bagong lahat, a big shout out, Brian Ramos, sir. Thanks for tuning in. Darwin Lim, Sir Floyd Wall, Jazz Arenas of Legitimo PH, and si Dai, Mary Grace. Yan. Alam mo si Mary Grace, kamukha niya si Cherry Hill. Kamukha niya si Cherry Hill. Nakakatawa yan. Makulit yan. Lalo pag nandun ako kay Sir Commander Sir Chino Aguilar. Sobrang kulit. Jolly siya, sobrang jolly. Nakakatawa. Hey, diretso na natin to. The last 3 cities on the dangerous cities on the list. Number 3 on the list, Caracas in Venezuela. They have 100 killings per 100k people with a population of 2.082 million. It's actually, they are a commercial and cultural center located in Northern Mountain Valley. Alam ko dito yung lalaki, yung gringo, the white person who went to Venezuela and videotaped himself riding a motorcycle. Umiikot siya. Inikot niya yung Venezuela. Caracas is one of the valleys na pinuntahan niya. Pumunta siya doon, umakyat siya sa hill. Tinignan nila. Ito yata may Northern Star na tourist spot. Ang inakyat niya yun, biglang nagkaroon ng putukan. Yung pala yung dinaanan nila mga cartel groups or mga militia. On the way there, yun na yung pinutukan ng mga police. So imagine that, diba? If he was a minute, like an hour later na dumaan dun, alam mo yun, if it's an hour earlier or later siya dumaan, automatically, pucha, patay yun. Kasama sila dun. So yun. Okay, again, going back. On the number 3 on the list, it's Caracas. The highest number of killings. 90% of them go unpunished dito sa area na to. Walang nagagawa ang gobyerno. Takot sila with this gang activities, this criminal activities. Takot na ang gobyerno. Para silang dadaan sa isang lugar tapos pagbababarilin lang sila. Alam mo yun. And the homicide rate for this place is 100 per 100k persons. Dami. Grabe. Okay, number 2 on the list. The second most dangerous cities in the world is Acapulco, Mexico. 111 killings per 100k people. And their population is 566. It's actually a beach resort town on Mexico's Pacific coast. Alam mo, isa sa mga ganda. Alam ko dito yung hindi. Yung kay Venom. Doon siya nagbakasyon. Hindi yata Acapulco yun. So, it is one of the most dangerous cities in Mexico in 2023. Homicide rate has been about 111 per 100k persons per year. I'm actually surprised on the number 1. You may be thinking that it's Venezuela, but it's not. Nakakagulat to. This place has 138 killings per 100k people. And they have a population of 2.2 million. This is actually a border city. It's a border city between Mexico and just south of California. And their homicide rate is 138 killings per 100k persons. This is Tijuana, Mexico. The number 1 on the list, Tijuana, Mexico. Just across the border of US. They have a high rate of killings. Actually, nakita ko to eh. Bakit Tijuana ang number 1? Kasi sila yung border. Just for everyone's knowledge. Sabi ko nga, pag cartel ka, pag nasa cartel, this is just based on what I've been watching for the last 4, 5 years, 6 years. If there's a cartel activity, automatically, may patayan dyan. may gera, may gulo. Now, they are battling a war over their turfs, over their respectful turf. Not respected. They are not respected, for Christ's sake. Over their turf. So imagine Tijuana being just on the border of United States of America, a gateway going to America. And if they are trafficking or smuggling drugs, that turf is a perfect area. So basically, kaya mataas ang killings dito. They are disputing on the turf of Tijuana. There's cartels in the Mexican region or Mexican countries. They're fighting for the border cartel or the borders or the gateway going to USA. USA has a high rates percentage of drug trafficking cases, and especially drug abuse. So, alam mo yun, ako, kahit naman siguro ako kung cartel ako 'di ba? Kung ako yung part ako doon sa mga nagbebenta ng drugs or ako yung isa sa mga nagpa-market ng drugs. Ang gusto ko, yung negosyo ko, malapit. Kumbaga, malapit, madali ko siya ilulusot. 'Di ba? Speaking of negosyo, please do follow us on our Facebook page, AC Go Virtual Solutions. And you can check our website at acgovirtualsolutions.com for any of your needs in terms of website management, website development, app development. Our most recent business that we put through is the feasibility services and feasibility management for your architectural needs. If you're a developer, if you know someone, you can go ahead and refer AC Go Virtual Solutions, and we'll be giving you incentives out of it. So, a big shout out to my brother, who's the Director of Architectural and Feasibility Management, Ross Ocava, and our lead developer, Ezra Noor Sabdani. She's a really great team member in terms of creating websites, designing websites, applications. Jazz, also a developer, our junior developer. Our graphics designer who designed the Yo Podcast logo and everything, Gabriel Ko. Our leads and prospecting manager, Ken Ablola, and the rest of the team. Big shout out to you guys. Crystal Pasqua of Chill Consulting and CE, Customer Experience Group. Big shout out to you, sister. I think that's the 50 on the list. Ito. Isa sa pinaka-paborito kong tao to. Promise. Si Nash. Nasrin Akhtar. Onciano na siya ngayon. Si Nash Onciano. Maganda tanghali sa'yo, Nash. Actually, that concludes the list of our 50 most dangerous cities in the world. Hopefully, we can go ahead and get more topics like this. I'm taking a look at conspiracy theories as requested by Jepoy Mataro. I'm taking a look at cult culture. Cults. 15 famous cult leaders from around the world. Nagre-research ako about that. Dangerous cities, how Philippine music started, or Philippine rock and roll started. Yan, isa sa mga tatakal natin yan. Meron ako i-run na episode one of these days with Sir Marcos Lau. Sir Marcos Lau is a mountaineer. He is a traveler. And we will be discussing more about how mountaineering works, basic mountaineering, ano yung mga experience sa pagbubundok, nakakatawang experience, and together with our a topic of ano tawag dito, yung mga nakakatakot, yung ano tawag dyan? Pag sinasabi mo nakakatakot, Nash, tulungan mo nga ako. Ano yung ginagawa ng mga sino yung ganun yung baba tapos ang tubig ay basa. Basta ayun. Sorry, medyo nalutang na ako kasi ang dami natin na pag-usapan is 50 dangerous cities to go or dangerous places to go in 2023. And I cannot believe it. It's the number on the list is Tijuana, Mexico. And Manila is not even listed. Philippines is not even listed. So that basically means we are not that dangerous pa. Wala pa, corny pa. Dagdagan pa natin. Shabu pa, 'di ba? Dahil joke lang. Don't do drugs, everyone. Bisyo is really bad for your health. It's bad for your economy. Bad for everyone. I am a victim myself. Please don't go towards that. Wag nyo na puntahan yan. Masama yan. Pangit yan. Baduy na trip yan. If I were you, music na lang. Makinig na kayo ng podcast ko. Makinig na kayo ng podcast. I-follow nyo na lang yung Facebook namin. facebook.com/YoPodcastPH. Mag-subscribe na lang kayo kaysa mag-drugs kayo. youtube.com/@YoPodcastPH. Pero matanda na kayo. Bahala na kayo kung gusto nyo gawin yan. Pero I am just suggesting don't do these things. Magkape na lang kayo. Mas maganda pa. At sa 1571 Turf Coffee. Follow mo sila sa Facebook. Support local. Or visit them at Flores Building, Magallanes Street, Intramuros, Manila. And kaysa naman mag-drugs kayo, eto, hindi kayo makapag-drugs dito. Police may-ari na ito. Visit Hungry Daddy at 521 Keiko Street, Sampaloc, Manila. It's near National University. At kung gusto nyo naman, mag-gitara na lang kayo. Huwag na kayo mag-drugs, diba? For your guitar needs, again, kung gusto niyo magpaayos ng mga action nyo, ng mga how your guitar works, please do follow Facebook or Fretmojo at facebook.com/fretmojo. So yan, actually that concludes everything about our top 30 dangerous places to be in 2023. Remind ko lang, April 13 will be moved to April 12. That's Skunk This Word. It's a reggae night from Yo Podcast PH. And April 15, that's gonna be... Sorry, 14. Naguluhan na ako. April 12 will be Skunk This Word. April 14 will be Crown of Thorns. So, yun. I think that concludes our live podcast recording for our 30 or 50 most dangerous places to be in 2023. And it's a Maundy Thursday, everyone. At sabi ko, ito yung pinakamagulong araw sa talambuhay ko. Monday na Thursday pa. Maundy Thursday, guys, stay safe. For people who are traveling, who are on vacation, please do stay safe. Always wear your mask, always disinfect yourselves. Huwag kayong magsusulong sa dagat na wala kayong kasama. Please stay safe. And stay yo, guys. Have a good day.